The movie Japan Colonizing Korea. On 1910, Japan officially occupied Korea. Through the military, Japan occupied the Korean government, and Korea officially became Japanese property. The Japanese government formed a Japanese colonial government, also named the Joseon Jongdokbu in Korean. The Joseon Jongdokbu, translated into the Japanese colonial government, handled any signs of resistance, protests, or crimes through the Japanese rule. Any signs of resistance or protest will make you be punished in jail by getting executed or tortured. Also, the Japanese colonial government made 80% of the Korean people change their names to Japanese names. Japan helped industrialize Korea a lot as they built roads, factories, and buildings. As Japanese occupation tortured and killed a lot of Koreans, on March 1st, 1919, also known as the Sama Movement, more than 200,000 citizens and independence activists countrywide protested against the Japanese government. An Jung-un, who was also part of this protest, he assassinated Ito Hirobumi, who was a Japanese statesman in Harbin, China. This helped relax the occupation of Japan and eventually collapsed the Japanese colonial government in 1945. On 1945, Korea found independence as Japan officially surrendered to the Korean people. Korea officially became a nation, and the Japanese colonial government collapsed. But here's the real question. How did Japan colonizing Korea impact Korea then and now? After Japan surrendered to Korea, Korea ended up being the second most industrialized country in Asia, thanks to all the roads, buildings, and factories Japanese people built in Korea. Also, after the Japanese surrendered, the 6-5 War, also known as the Korean War, occurred, where Korea became divided into the North and the South, where US supported South and Russia supported the North.